Hey guys, not Jason from Thin Line Defense. If you have firearms and kids, you're going to want to stick around for this video. Let's get into it. Today we'll be taking a look at the Guardian from the Gunbox. And I feel like you, the viewers, deserve an explanation on why I arrived here, as this, the Guardian, being my favorite bedside gun safe. But that's going to be saved for a later video. Today will be a short one where we go over the features of this Guardian. And if you hurry, you'll be able to get in on their Mother's Day sale and save a good amount of money. First, let's take a look at the outside of this gun safe. With its sleek profile, I think you can see why this can be a head turner. You'll also notice there are no exposed hinges. This is important to me for security issues. So you have the power button here, which also doubles as the RFID read area. And this is a nice large area that allows you to read the cards or the FOBs that come with it really easily. So the Guardian ships with 2 credit card sized RFID cards, 2 keychain RFID FOBs, and 2 RFID stickers that you can program in that you can stick to a phone case or some other item you'll always have with you. And I think this is great. This really ensures that you have enough RFID items to share with those that are trusted in your family or on the job site, that those folks can access this gun safe if needed. You also have your keypad where you can have a 5 to a 10-digit code. Now, when I was messing with this, I really feel like you need to practice with this. For this video, I just did a simple 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 code, but it does take some time to practice, and you really need to be fast with it because you only have about 5 seconds to type in a code and program it before the timer runs out. There's also a fingerprint reader built into this, which is nice, especially for a bump in the night scenario where you don't know where your fob is. You can just slide your finger across this. Now, I haven't tested this, but the Gunbox folks say that you can program up to 10 fingerprints into this. Now, like I said before, this could be great for a family setting if you have a bunch of responsible older kids in the home. Also on a job site, if you work in a jewelry store or some office setting where you need to secure your firearm, but you trust the folks in the office enough to have access to that in the event of an emergency. So this thing does have a battery built into it, and the Gunbox folks say to charge it every 3 to 6 months about. Onto the back of the Guardian, you see some cool features that set this as the gun safe for me. Over here you have a place where you can insert a cable lock if you so choose. And this is kind of a standard cable lock that you would see for laptops and things like that. You could pick it up reasonably priced on the Gunbox website. But over here are 2 USB ports. So these are pretty cool, but they only work when the AC adapter is plugged in, which the Gunbox folks kind of hint at not doing. Seriously, the instructions say to only charge every 3 to 6 months, and in bold letters state, charging at all times may weaken battery. But this is a feature that I really like on the outside of this thing because I always keep my phone on my nightstand, and my lamp is a USB style lamp. So I could just have the Gunbox plugged in, have my phone charging from that, and have my lamp plugged in. So we'll show that in action in a future video, but just note that that's an important thing for me. Finally, let's get inside this thing and show it off. The first time you open this, you'll realize there are some strong shocks that are opening this thing, and without any weight, they can actually rock this back. I'm going to show you this, but even with a loaded firearm, not chambered, and an extra mag, it still seems to have a tendency to rock back, so those shocks are really strong. Not a whole lot going on inside here. There is this thin foam that will help protect the finish of your firearm. Now, if you go onto their website, there is some thicker foam that you can buy if you so choose to have that inside the Guardian. You have a learn button to program your fingerprints or your codes, and an internal LED which gives off just enough light to see what you need to see. Oh yeah, yummy. What? No, making videos makes me hungry. And the last thing inside this Guardian I want to show off are these mount holes. Now, you got to drill out these holes first before you can mount it, obviously. And I'd highly recommend not to do anything like particle board, like find a solid piece of wood furniture that you can then mount this thing to would be great. The last thing I want to highlight are the accessories you can get. There are sticker packs to really make this yours and customize it for you. RFID wristbands and rings to make it even easier to open. All in all, this is my favorite small gun safe that I own. Now, I do want to highlight that this isn't a decision that I came to immediately. This seriously was a learning process for me that has been years in the making. So I keep hinting at this, and it's true. In a couple weeks, we're going to have a video where I kind of walk you through my process, even going so far as just showing a really simple DIY build that you can use for concealment in your furniture to hide your firearms. But in that video, I'll really dive into why this gun safe, the Guardian, is my go-to gun safe for home defense use and to have next to me when I need it. But that's going to do it for me, guys. I just want to end and say thanks to the Gunbox for developing a really cool product that, honestly, I've been searching for years, so you guys nailed it. And thanks to all of our YouTube members and Patreon members, you guys make these types of videos possible, and I can't thank you enough. Lastly, thanks to everyone that likes and comments. I'd like to read all those things and answer them as much as I can, so comment down below, let me know if you have any experience with this Guardian, and if you like it or not. Alright guys, that's it for me. Catch you later. And I feel like you, the viewers, nope.